Welcome back to Willy512, episode number 2.
Nice.
Corey, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you? Hawk poo.
Spit on that thing.
Hawk poo.
That's going to be loud. That's funny.
That is funny.
How you dealing with the heat? I see you're wearing a sweatshirt type thing. That's not smart.
Yeah, I'm sweating. Alan doesn't have AC in this crib yet. That's okay.
Nope.
It was a very hot summer here.
Heat wave.
I keep getting a severe warning on my phone, which is some nonsense because we went to Austin. We talked about it was like 105 and everything's fine, but they're telling me I should be warned about 90.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like by area, but 3 consecutive days of 90 plus degrees is considered a heat wave.
It's just the humidity. You just be sweating.
Yeah, I don't go outside unless I go to work.
But you can tell our haters and you can tell me that just because it gets a little hot, I don't get out the kitchen. I face the heat and I throw it back to them.
Mm-hmm.
So haters, your mama's a hoe.
All right. Fair enough. I go outside to cool down my car like 5 minutes before I leave to go to work.
You gotta get one of them push the starts things. I don't have one of those.
I need
either.
a new. My car is making some bad noises right now.
Alan's car used to just shut off often,
And
that was years ago. So I'm kind of surprised that it's still alive, but that's okay.
Well, it's because on the passenger side, when you pull down that mirror, the light in there.
The blue lights.
Yes, which are sick, but the light in the roof, when you pull down the mirror never closed, so the light always stayed on. So that's why my battery would die every 2 weeks. So then I just manually put my hand up there and rip the light out.
It's a good call.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I got 3 flat tires in like a week span? That was a catastrophe.
Yeah. Not good with cars. I need a new car very badly. But
Very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I want a truck, but they are expensive.
I do not want a truck.
They just can't be worth the price.
I think I'm now a little car boy.
Little cars are awesome. Don't go to an SUV. I went to an SUV. The Grey Dodge car was way better.
My mom had a Tahoe, which
It's a
is
big boy.
massive, and I like driving that. And then we got a Ford Fusion, which is that big, and I like driving that. And she had a Ford Explorer, which I like driving. And then I got my car
Police
now.
car.
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
She's an op, and it's white.
Those people are the worst.
And then I got my car, and I love it, but now I think it might blow up at any second.
You got that drive to the dirty stube every day. That's tough.
Yeah. There was a car dealership had a Honda Civic for $5,500, which isn't bad.
How many miles were on that thing?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Spit on that thing.
It's probably 200,000, so I won't buy it. Need an oil change.
Although Hondas last forever.
They
so,
do.
I mean,
That's why.
Even if it's like $100K, it's a good deal. But
Yeah, I'm over. I'm almost at 150.
I would never get a Hyundai again. That's what I have. Which you remember when my engine just shut down on the highway going like 100 miles an hour? Yeah, just car shut off.
Don't go 100.
That was awesome. They're like, yeah, your engine was cracked. Awesome. Love that for me. Your engine's on a boat somewhere for 3 months. Can't get it. COVID. Oh, fuck. Whatever.
Unless you pay $10,000.
Getting a text from my dad. I might go golfing today. You know who might come with us?
No.
Gare Bear. Uncle Gary.
Really?
Shout out Uncle Gary.
I'm going to guess that he is a slightly below average golfer.
I think he's pretty well, I don't know what you consider average, but he's pretty solid. He does the trick. He's like every older golfer, just, consistently down the middle.
Yeah.
Not going to hit the ball too far, but solid. Scores well. He knows how to putt.
That's
Putting
good.
and chipping is where you make the dough.
I imagine that he gets quite angry.
I don't think he does. I think
Really?
he just laughs, yeah.
Nice.
I feel like as you continue to play golf, you get less and less angry. I used to get pissed, and now it's just like,
Yeah, you're so old.
you just hate this sport. It's just brutal. The sport's so hard that it's just...
But you do it twice a weekend now.
Yeah, now I'm
Seems
going to have
like-
the haters in our TikTok comments where golf is actually so easy, Corey. You fat fuck, you stink.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I still got to get out there, but I don't think that will happen.
I hope it does. You could be a good golfer, Alan. You're long. Hit the ball far.
Yeah.
You could be like Rory McIlroy. Choke job and a half.
Yeah. I think I could have made that putt.
Nuts.
No offense. All those memes and stuff.
I would have missed it for sure, but I'm not a pro.
I say that I'd make it, and it's like all those memes and stuff where it's just like a dirty dorm room, and people are like, "Oh, how do you miss that? I could have made that." But
I don't like him.
That's a lot of pressure.
I don't like him, so it's fine.
Are you a Bryson guy?
Not really, but I just don't like Rory.
I feel like a lot of people hate him.
Although when an American wins, I'm okay with it, so I'm glad that Bryson won. But I like Scotty. Scotty's the man.
Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
Nice to see Tiger make the cut, but he didn't make the cut. But it's always nice to root for Tiger to make the cut. Charlie Woods is coming up here soon.
He is.
He's a dog.
He is. You think you could? How old is he?
Probably, if
16.
that. He might be younger.
I
think he is like 16.
You could beat him up.
Hell no. Oh, hell no. He'd probably whack me with a club just like his daddy. Remember that? When he chased his ex-wife with a club like down their driveway or something like that. Something wild like that happened. You might want to cut that out because that might be very wrong. But I'm pretty sure that happened.
Allegedly.
It's like right before he broke his back.
Yeah. He's lucky to be alive.
Yeah, he's a good golfer.
He's still a good golfer.
I realized, too, that he's quite human because he sweats like piss whenever he hits like 2 shots. And you're like, wow, this guy's like me. He's out of shape.
Phil Mickelson's a gambling addict.
Yeah, he's just in Saudi Arabia making a shit ton of money.
Yeah. How?
I watch his chipping videos, and he makes it look so easy. Then I tried on the golf course, and I hit it 180 over the green. So this is awesome.
I don't think I've ever held a wedge in my life.
Frustrated. I need to get out the Golf Galaxy. I need to get a 56 wedge because I have a 60 and I have a 52. I need to get a 56. You're
speaking a foreign language over here.
When
I worked at Dunham's, I knew absolutely nothing about golf, and I was still able to answer questions.
I feel like people came in Dunham's for golf. They have good golf deals.
Yeah. They have like expensive sets, so I know that they got to be good if they're expensive.
I heard Sam's Club has some good, and Costco has some good golf deals at the moment.
And you can pick up a TV and 40 pounds of raw chicken if you want.
40 pack of golf irons. Budget.
You got a membership there?
I do. My parents do. I just use theirs.
I don't.
Their croissants are gas. That's all I'm really there
Been there
for.
once. The pretzels, I guess, are a big deal. I had one.
Remember those cinnamon rolls I used to grab?
Oh, yeah.
Those are Sam's
went
Club.
to Costco or Sam's Club, sent a picture of those.
Gas.
That's a Willy512 staple. Mini cinnamon rolls and packs of Hershey chocolate bars that you put in the freezer.
Yeah, that was a sleeper. I would only go to Sam's Club for like croissants and a massive pack of like Dude Wipes, but not actually Dude Wipes, like the Cottonelle brand. Sell them in bulk. Nothing worse than when you're on the pot and you realize you don't have any more wipies, and then you to the closet, and then you open the closet and there's still no wipies in there. And then you got poopy butt.
Then the rug.
Yeah, ain't nobody like poopy butt.
No. I've been pooping with the door open because the AC.
Wow, with Meredith home?
No.
I was going to say, that's nuts.
First weekend without girlfriend doing crazy things, pooping with the door open. Yeah, I think you can see into the bathroom from the front window on the door.
To your neighbors that are up the hill, they can probably look right down in their door.
Probably. They don't want to do that, though.
No, they don't.
Matthew Stafford has been trending the last couple days. Nuts. Do you know why?
Yeah, I know why.
Yeah.
Didn't his ex-wife talk about?
Is it his ex or his current?
No, his current wife. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the crazy part.
Hooked up with the backup quarterback to get at him.
Yeah, not to get at him, to inspire him.
Yeah, she's nuts. I don't really like her.
I saw a picture of the backup quarterback at that time. Not a good-looking dude.
Was he fugly? Matt Stafford used to be fugly too. I think so.
He kind of still is, but she said that like Matthew was a nice gentleman, a nice dude, and the backup guy was the bad boy type douchebag.
I feel like
she only said that they dated, which probably means bone, but
I feel like people used to like her, and then she started to get upset that I think she wants to be like popular so bad. Like she wants to be one of those like NFL wives that everybody talks about.
Yeah.
Like she wants to be Brittany Mahomes so bad that she's trying all this crazy shit, and it's a bad look. Also, Matt Stafford's like,
he doesn't deserve that.
No, such a likable guy, such an underrated quarterback.
Hall of Fame.
Kind of old now, old now. It's like, what are you doing? Just let the guy everybody likes him. I've never met a single person who says they hate. I'm sure there's somebody does.
I'm sure there's people.
I'm sure the NFC North probably them used to hate him or still do.
He's a dog.
That's what I mean. And if you go out west, they don't care really about anything. So I guarantee California doesn't even know who he is.
No.
So I think that's tough. I did see that, though. I just thought it was stupid. Like, why are you talking about that?
You know who his Stafford's backup quarterback is now?
Is it?
Which I didn't know until I was scrolling through comments.
Is it Go Frogs?
No. Who would that be? Andy Dalton?
I'm trying to think. Why can't I remember his
Andy
name?
Dalton or Max Duggan?
Yeah, Max Duggan. Max Duggan, not Andy Dalton.
No.
Andy Dalton's about to start for the Vikings, isn't he?
Is he on the Vikings?
No, I'm thinking of Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Darnold,
apparently
isn't he
he's the starter.
Yeah,
he
over
sucks.
JJ. Yeah, I was thinking of
He
Andy
sucks.
Dalton.
JJ's probably not going to be very good.
Andy Dalton's old. No, who's Max Stafford's backup now?
I didn't officially look, but scrolling through the comments, Jimmy G.
Is he at L.A.?
I guess.
Really? That's a good spot for him. Guy's a dog.
I don't
Guy's
think
a handsome fellow.
He is yeah.
Talk about banging a backup
Stafford,
quarterback.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Matt
Stafford
should be worried.
He should be worried. I mean, he already won a Super Bowl there, so he shouldn't have much more to prove. But
there's no more Aaron Donald there either. I wonder how good they're going to be.
No,
I think the
I don't think
Steelers play
so.
them this year.
They got Cooper and Puka.
Yeah.
Koopy and Pookie. Puka was insane.
Yeah, that's a crazy move. I didn't watch the whole video of her talking about that because I watched the first 30 seconds. So this is so like why are you doing this?
Very
and
blue.
their kids are fairly
Old.
yeah, they're not old, but they're competent of age where in 3 years they're still going to be relevant. They see this video of their mom talking about how she did that. What are you doing?
It's very blue.
God.
It's very. What's wrong with this world?
Yeah. What are we doing
Matt
here?
Stafford is such a
Doesn't
gem.
anybody care about being a parent anymore?
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. It's very Blue Mountain State-ish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised with it whatsoever, but also,
I'm kind of surprised.
I'm surprised she chose to talk about it 25 years later.
Yeah, and it obviously was on a
you've
podcast.
been married for how many years and have kids and everything else.
Yeah, and obviously it was on some sort of podcast, not as good as this one, but there was only a 40-second clip of it, so I don't know if she talked more about it.
I feel like even the host of the podcast, that girl, was kind of like, why are you saying this right now? This is stupid.
Yeah, well,
hopefully Matt
if
Stafford
you're
wins
more of
another
a
Super Bowl and then fucking...
I don't think he will.
No,
but
he won't.
You're more of a college football guy. I feel like he wasn't that great in college.
I think he was good.
He was good.
Damn good. But Georgia just back then wasn't as good as they are now.
Yeah, I Googled who. I think that was from 2009. They said in the 2009 Heisman winner was Sam Bradford.
At Oklahoma. Imagine if you...
I thought he played for Georgia, so that
he
makes
went to
sense.
Oklahoma. Imagine if you took that Georgia team, that bum-ass Stetson Bennett won national championship with and gave it to Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
That'd be stupid. It's like some of those Bama teams, like A.J. McCarron's a godsend from Tuscaloosa. And he was a good quarterback.
Yeah,
in
they've
college.
never had I'm probably wrong, but they never had a superstar type.
Who, Georgia or Bama?
Alabama.
Yeah, other than recently with Tua and Jalen Hurts. But even then.
Yeah, but I feel like...
No, I agree.
I still don't think Jalen
They probably
Hurts
did
is...
way back when, before our time. Growing up when they were running things, no.
Yeah. Roll Tide. Ain't nothing but the tide.
Ain't nothing but the damn tide.
That guy was on Theo Vaughn's podcast, and I don't know
We should get Theo Vaughn on this podcast.
I'd love that. Him or Joey Diaz. Hilarious.
I was talking about wanting to go to an Iron Bowl. Got to get down to one. But I want it to be at Auburn, not Alabama, just because Brian Denny, I think, are not as cool. It's like a pro. Jordan Hare's cooler. But it's one of those games. That's what I was saying. We were at our honeymoon last year when it happened, so I didn't get to watch it. But it's every single year, it's just something nuts happens.
Yeah. What? I think I was at work. What? Wasn't there
It
a
was
Hail?
either-
It's like a Hail Mary
Yeah,
in
it was
the
like
back corner of the end zone.
corner, yep. Last second touchdown.
Yeah, I was at work, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Alabama just won somehow.
It happens every year. I also got to get to an Ohio State-Michigan game, which one of my former players is now at Michigan for football. So he said he's trying to hook me up.
Yeah.
Because they get away tickets, and he said his parents do not go down to Columbus. I said, I'll go.
That's not far.
Nope.
That's where I'll be.
I just don't think they like it
where I'll be
there at
tonight.
all. They're diehard Michigan fans, so that's fair. It's like me going to Morgantown. If I went to Morgantown, I'd get in a fist fight within the first 10 seconds I step out of a car.
I was thinking about when we ended the last episode and we were talking about stupid college experiences. when we went down on Thursdays and we went to that one bar and you spilled
Every time,
three
yeah.
drinks in this.
I wish we knew the name of that bar. It was really small, but yeah, I used to spill a drink every single time.
Yeah, I
on
like
accident.
that place. Yeah.
That was the
one
worst
was
look.
just like set down. You spilled,
Yeah.
went up, got another one, set it down, and then went like this and knocked it over.
Luckily, you were in Morgantown, so all they do is drink, so they're used to spilled drinks.
Yeah.
So they just laughed at me, but I was like, what are we doing here? And Lumberjacker moved to Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he fishing down there? He was a big like fisherman, wasn't he?
I think so. He's probably part of some pyramid scheme. Who knows? Got him down there. I don't know.
When was the last time you went fishing?
Me?
Yeah. I feel like you're not a fisherman.
Last time I went fishing, it was definitely years ago. I just don't know if it was like on a vacation or something, or I don't know. I used to fish in high school right by Trax Farms a little bit every once in a while. I'm not a big fisherman.
Yeah. You ever gone hunting?
No. I would like to try it, but also like hunting's one of those things where I always mess with my father-in-law when it's like, Timbers is hunting today. He's gone on the way home. Did you get anything? No.
That's my
Like you
dad.
sat out there for 9 hours.
Yeah.
And then you're going to tell me you're an avid hunter when I look at it and say you stink.
Yeah.
Because you get out there, you don't kill anything. And it's always, I saw this one, but I didn't put it down. It wasn't big enough. Well, what are we doing here?
You shoot that thing.
Yeah. I mean, are we going out there to kill his game and make me some beef jerky or some venison? Or are we getting out there to wait for a moose to walk by? Because that ain't going to happen.
My dad's whole side of the family is big fishers and hunters. And I like fishing, but like I've never gone hunting or anything. My dad also, sorry dad, I know he's not going to watch this, but I don't think he's got anything in like many years. And then every year my cousins will have like pictures of them with turkeys. And it's like, can't be that hard, dude.
This is the thing. With fishing, I feel like
that's more of a relaxing.
And you can make it, like you probably enjoy fishing because you get out with the boys, you have a bunch of beers, and you have a fun time. That's why I would enjoy it. Like, I feel like hunting, which is reasonably so, I could be wrong, but you don't usually drink that much when you're operating a gun, I would hope, in a tree. So it's like you go up there at fucking 5 in the morning and you sit inside a tree for the next 9 hours. Like, what's the enjoyment in not getting anything? Now, I will say that if you go to Haley's parents' house, her dad has like 4 massive bucks on the wall and then one like antelope thing. It's like some variation.
We should get one for right there.
They're huge, but they're from Montana. He killed them in like Montana and brought them back.
Yeah, my uncle's gone to Maine and hunt black bears,
which is awesome.
That's pretty sick.
But like, I just don't know when you consistently go out in southwestern Pennsylvania and you don't get anything you like. It's like, what are we still doing here?
When I leave work, literally 30 seconds down this hill, I could stop, pull out a gun, and
that's what I mean.
They're everywhere.
That's part of the reason I want to live in the country.
You also can't legally just drive on the highway and pull your rifle out the window.
How about that? Because I had remember I had those baby either foxes or coyotes?
Yeah.
And I was like to the one guy who's a police officer in Thomas Jefferson, he was like,
hey, people were shooting guns in my backyard.
No, I said to him, I was like, is it legal? And he was like, yeah, I mean, they're pests. If you like shoot it, you can kill it. I was like, really? So apparently, like, they're considered like pests. So I could just shoot a fox in my backyard and just.
Fox are creepy.
Now the only thing with my backyard is there's an elementary school right behind it, so I would never think about doing that because that would be bad. But yeah, no, there were a bunch of cubs though. We saw 2 parents, and all of a sudden we saw 8 cubs. I said I would have felt bad if I.
Is that a baby fox or
It was baby foxes, yeah.
Oh, they're called cubs.
I thought so. Pups, they're probably called pups. They're definitely called pups because they're dogs.
Cubs are bears.
Now, if they would have been messing up Guppy or Callie, then I would have popped a guy in the head real fast.
They're creepy. Foxes, I think.
Yeah, I feel like they're small. I feel like Callie could take one. Guppy is clueless. He would just be like, eat me.
They'd probably make friends. Guppy would probably make friends.
Guppy would probably join their pack. It's like that donkey who joined the did you see that video? It was like a donkey who joined a pack of like wolves or it wasn't wolves. I forget what it was. But some like random donkey got out and like made friends with some wild pack of some mountain animal. And then, like, the guy would go back and visit, and the donkey would just be, like, a part of it. Just wild.
Where?
I don't know. I saw it on Twitter. I saw it via X.
Nice. It's not X.
We're going off the deep end. I don't know if how did this start? Oh, hunting. Yeah,
Hunting, fishing.
I can't get behind like, yeah, I'm a hunter, I'm a good hunter, but then like 9 times out of 10 you go out and don't kill anything.
Yeah. If you make like a trip out of it, like my dad goes up with his
I'm sure it's a blast.
hunting buddies in a cabin and doesn't shower for 3 days, and they eat. My dad makes gumbo.
Ooh,
Fire.
love gumbo. That's why I struggle to speak on the hunting thing, because I don't get it, because I'm not a hunter. So I'm sure people look at it.
You would also sit there and just go.
Yeah, I would. I would not be very successful. Although I do love shooting guns, and I'm the best at shooting guns, so I'd probably be.
I've never shot a gun, and every time I've played airsoft or paintball, which is fun, my aim is horrendous. So I don't think.
We gotta like.
I looked down the scope of my dad's hunting rifle one time.
You can just do different things when you're out in the farmland. Like we pulled into Haley's parents' driveway, and it was the middle of the day, and there was a raccoon, which looked pretty rough, and just scurried up a tree. It was definitely rabid. And we got inside, and I was like, yeah, there's a rabid raccoon just chilling in your driveway.
Go kill it.
Our dad just walks downstairs, comes up with the gun, cocks it, walks outside. Where is it? Like, these are things you can do in Finleyville, Pennsylvania, that if you did that in Bethel Park, people would call the police on you and be like, oh, my God, that poor raccoon.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, because why not be able to shoot things for fun?
Yeah. Like a hunting gun or
no, it's just a pistol.
Nice.
Then I told him to hand it over to me if he really wanted me to kill it, because I have better aim.
Nice. You just wait there for another.
Yeah, we never got the raccoon.
Oh.
Then I found out that they live in trees. Did you know that?
Raccoons? No. They're quite mysterious as well.
They are. Dude, there's one that comes back every day. I wake up in the morning, like, pretty much routinely, and my trash can lid is flipped open, and it's going through my trash. But, like, it's a big trash can. This fucker opens the lid somehow every night.
They're smart,
I'm starting to think it might be a bear, but it can't be a bear because we would have saw it by now, because there's way too many people around my house to be a bear.
Yeah. Dogs would be barking, I assume.
Maybe. They're dumb. Callie would probably bark.
Probably.
She's a lab. She would smell something. But she doesn't bark at the raccoon. One day we'll tell the raccoon story from the Cardinals and Pirates playoff game that day, the rabid raccoon.
Yeah, I can post the video of that the 3-minute long video that I have on my phone of you describing that.
I have some wild animal stories. Been to a lot of zoos.
You love the zoos.
I do like zoos. I haven't been back to one in a minute.
Chicago, there's a free zoo. You literally just
free?
Yeah, we just took the bus there. You get off and you literally just walk. And
I liked Chicago, but I don't understand the hype.
I said it's
like a much bigger Pittsburgh.
I said it's a bigger and more like upscale North Shore Pittsburgh.
I loved Wrigleyville. Like, the area around Wrigley was sweet, and I loved the Chicago beef's fire.
The what?
The Chicago beef, like the Italian beef. That's her thing. You didn't have one?
No.
Oof, you missed out.
I had deep dish pizza.
Fire. Which
first
one
time.
did you go to?
Illuminati's.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Log real fast where the place was, so we can shout it out, because I know that we'll like a shout out on the podcast.
Illuminati's. First time I had deep dish pizza. Shit was absolutely fire. I only had 2 slices because it comes in like a little thing, but it fills you up.
2's a lot. You can't eat more.
I would like to. I had some sort of alcoholic beverage there too. It was blue. I forget what it was called, but it was
First
delicious.
time I had it, I had 2, but I bit my first piece of it, and I was like, ooh, I don't know how I feel about this.
Because you get like the squishy chunks of tomatoes.
Yeah, it feels like you're drinking tomato sauce at the first bite, and then it's like, this is fire.
It's good. And then what else did we
didn't have the Italian beef. That shit's gas.
No, what else did we eat? There was a bagel, Gotham Bagels. Shout out Gotham Bagels.
The headquarters for McDonald's is in Chicago.
Really?
Yep. Wonder if I would have got triple points on my app if I went there.
Yeah.
They have an international menu. It's the only thing I wanted to do in Chicago.
I think I might have saw that.
I kept saying I want to go there and just order everything from the international menu. Well, we didn't get to go there, so it sucks. It was also 10 degrees and kind of miserable. We went there in the middle of winter.
I could only imagine, because we went in, what was that? January, February, March, April maybe? It was in like, the sun was out, it was fine. And then the wind. They don't call it the Windy City for no reason, people. That was brutal.
I forget why they call it the Windy City. It's something about politics.
Because it's windy as shit.
No, it's actually because of politics. I forgot. Log told me. You have to look it up. 'Cause
Okay.
some guy used to like say a bunch of bullshit, and so they called it like wind coming out of his mouth. They called it the Windy City or something.
Blowing wind up between my butt cheeks.
Yeah, something like that. Somebody from Chicago and our many fans will probably comment the reason why it's called the Windy City.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is windy as shit too.
Yeah, it was not like sitting at I brought like pants and sweatshirts, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna bring like my winter jacket because that seems like too much.
One.
The Chicago, we tried like after we were at Illuminati's before we went to the Fire game. Shout out to the Chicago Fire. I love soccer. You ruined my experience because
Shaqiri.
he played 15 minutes and they got subbed off. That was the only person I knew. And then he scores that banger in the Euros. But anywho, yeah, we went to like not TJ. There was a Marshalls. There was this like mall that was like 10 floors tall. It was ginormous. They had like winter coats and stuff, but they were all hundreds of dollars, so didn't do that. Then we went to the Fire game. All I was wearing was like Adidas pants and a sweatshirt. I immediately walked up to the merchandise thing, got some merch, the scarf, and had it like tucked in my hood around my face. It was not good enough. 2 beers wasn't enough. I was freezing. Careful. You know whose ball that is?
No, continue that. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm looking.
Oh, I'm done. But Chicago, a lot of walking. After that Fire game, I was beat. They lost like 4-0. It was terrible.
I'm gonna say Josh Harrison.
That is correct.
Is that right?
Yeah. How?
I saw the J and the H, and I saw a Bible verse.
Bible
he wrote,
verse.
And I knew he was a real religious guy. So
Official Josh Harrison home run ball.
love that.
Me, Jimmy, and Josh went to I think it was just like a random. We were like, hey, let's go to the Pirate game. Went to the Pirate game. Sat in left field. I think they were playing the Reds maybe. We don't like the Reds.
Piss on the Reds.
Hits a home run to left field. Shout out Josh. He stuck his hand out.
Did you bring your glove or?
No,
Damn.
should have. Ball hit like Josh's thumb. I don't know if he broke it, but definitely did some damage. Ball fell on the bleachers. This lady was like sitting on top of it. And me.
Did you stick your hand up and grab it?
No. She was like, I mean, not all the way up, but she was sitting on it. I was looking around. I saw it, and I was like, yeah, that's mine. Hand under and
Love
ripped
that
it out.
play.
And the guy comes over, and everybody okay? Sign this,
That's what
this,
they
and
always do.
yeah. Sign this, and this. Josh Harrison was like my favorite Pirates player too. Shout out Jay Hay. Is he still in the league?
I don't think.
He's
old.
He was on. I feel like a lot last year. He might have been on like the A's or something.
I bought a Carhartt jacket when I was in Chicago because it was so cold.
Yeah.
We went to the Penguins game versus
Cold.
the Blackhawks, which was fun. Penguins won. No surprise there.
Yeah, they are the best.
Yeah,
should be.
I went to the Pirates game on Monday against the Reds.
Yeah.
Paul Skeens Day.
Yeah, he's fucking
So good.
Apparently, he is the odds favorite to win
Rookie of the
NL
year.
Rookie of the Year.
I saw that.
What? You used to be a pitcher.
That's true.
How is he so goddamn good? And then I don't know. Other people were just so shit. Like, I understand that he throws 100 miles per hour, but so does like half the league.
I think he throws his off speed so well too that you
His
can't.
splinkers.
Yeah, so he throws a splinker that's like 91. And he throws a slider that's like 96. So even if you sit on if you sit fastball, that's what they were doing. The Reds were doing on Monday. The first 2 innings they were just sitting fastball and they were hitting them up fairly well. And the last 7 or the last whatever he threw, probably 5, just was off speed heavy and they just had no answer.
Like he's like. Obviously,
he's
the
22,
hype.
He's stupid. His arm action also so short. You can't pick it up. It's just on you. And he's 6 foot, 7?
No.
A little bit less than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 6'5".
He might be.
Even like Jared Jones
is
can't be taller than 6'1", and he fucking chucks. Yeah, his first game, he set the tone because his first game he came out throwing 100 miles per hour. Yeah, I love that. Don't you ever change that, Jared Jones.
I swear.
Get a chain, maybe. I don't think he wears a chain.
He's not.
Yeah. My concern with him was because he just chucks right down the middle. Or he did his first couple starts, but people couldn't hit it. He gives up a couple home runs here and there, but him and Paul Skeens, they gotta stay here. We cannot. Yeah. The city cannot.
I think they will
let them go.
The problem is you're just in another spot where you could probably make a push to try. Like if you get that team in October, like nobody wants to face in a 3-game series.
Jeff Passan said that like they're one of the Bailey Falter's a stud all of a sudden.
In a 3-game series, you have Jones, Keller, and Skeens, and you have Moljinski, who's been good, Holderman.
Yeah, Holderman's been
Chapman. If he throws strikes, is unreal, but it's a big if.
Yeah.
And then you have Falter. But the problem is you need to get an outfielder. Although Josh Palacios is coming back, but he's not the answer.
They just got to hit the ball.
I saw and it's tough too now because Rowdy's starting to sting the ball a little bit. So it's like if you're gonna get what you wanted from him, that's okay. The problem is you can't get. You need a catcher. Endy getting hurt was killer, and you're just not going to get an offensive
Who's back there
catcher.
now? Grindal.
Yeah,
They got Joey Bart.
Joey DeLay or
Jason.
DeLay.
Yeah, he started
Joey
the other.
Bart, is hurt.
Jason DeLay started the other day, and guy I work with is played baseball, and he likes the Pirates, and I was like, oh, Jason DeLay's back. That's awesome. I was like, what the?
The problem is you're not going to get an offensive catcher. They just don't.
I mean, they don't really exist a lot anymore.
And if they do, you're not going to get them.
Yeah,
they're not on the market ever. That's the
tough.
problem. And I think Yasmani Grandal's hurt from what I've been hearing from.
I did like when they signed him though, just an older guy to come in with the younger guys.
Yeah,
he just hasn't been producing.
I think he's great for the pitchers, the staff. I just don't think.
Is he Skeens catcher?
Yeah, he catches a lot. He catches Skeens pretty much all the time.
That's another question for you. Pitchers does it make a big difference of like saying I want this guy to catch for me every game rather than like this backup has to catch?
Yeah, I feel like every pitcher has their preference.
Yours was our Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
Woody?
Nothing against the other guys. It's just I feel like whenever you have a guy that catches you often and you start to get in a groove of things, like you're throwing well with him, then it's like I feel like it's more so too they call the game the way like it's about mentally being on the same page of what you want to call. And if you have if you're throwing to Yasmani Grandal and you're throwing great for 3 starts, then you have a different guy coming, even though he can understand the scheme of how you do things, it's still going to call the game differently as a catcher, and then it's.
Yeah, I think it's like a quarterback and wide receiver.
Yeah,
that's
quarterback, offensive coordinator, really, if you think about it, because the quarterback has a play in his head. It's like Big Ben. That dude wanted to call every game, and it was kind of just like, you better hope you have a coordinator that's on the right page, or else he's going to get all pissy. Although most pitchers, especially not young ones, are going to get pissy. But from what I understand, Yasmani Grandal prepares very well as well. And also, a lot of those guys behind him are young, so... But that's a team. They need to go do something. I saw a mock trade that was like Sawinski and Olivares for J.J. Bleday from the A's, but I don't think it's going to happen. That'd be cool if it did happen.
There's a lot of, I don't know how like big they are, but rumors or whatever you want to call them about Luis Robert from the White Sox. Mm-hmm. Pirates going I don't know if he's like, they could get him for cheap or what they would have to trade for him, but... I've seen things about that.
Chicago talk. That's crazy with what they do with the White Sox. Like when I was there, it's like the city.
Oh yeah.
You have downtown. It's where the Bears are. It's where the Blackhawks are. Whatever. Then Wrigleyville is like its own little castle of like just it's like the North Shore, which is they built North Shore. All these bars, all this cool stuff, all the money in Wrigleyville, and then you just look off in the distance.
Oh, we were
nothing. Oh, there's the White Sox.
The way we came in, we were driving. I was the passenger princess on the way down there, and we drove by the White Sox thing, and I just turned my head and I went, "Oh shit, there's a baseball field right there!" Like, and then you just keep going, you get into the city.
You ask the Uber driver, he doesn't even know. So yeah. Then apparently they're going to move the Bears to Arlington Heights, and apparently Arlington Heights is like far.
Yeah, Soldier Field wasn't bad. That's where the Fire play.
Yeah, I thought Soldier Field was just cool because it's like one of those old like. The city's been built around it, so you don't really realize it's there. It's just like right smack in the middle of the city. But I can see where that's problematic on game days where you kind of want. Because
we had even getting dropped off, you had to get dropped off like not far away, but kind of.
It's like when they talk about building a new stadium for the Steelers and like, oh, should you go in Cranberry? Like, no, you shouldn't.
Yeah, I like where they're at.
Yeah, so do I. The only way you're going to get a new stadium is if you have somewhere for them to play while you build it, which until Pitt gets I think if Pitt gets a stadium, then it's possible.
Yeah.
So the Steelers can play there for like a year.
Unless they play in Latrobe or something.
Yeah, that'd be St. Vincent College Stadium.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Team worse than Waynesburg.
Sure Randy would do it.
Probably. Chargers got some new facilities. Harbaugh's got them Them boys buzzing.
I saw it was like ranking these potential Super Bowl matchups, and one of them was Chargers-Niners. That'd be kind of tough.
That would be
If
sick.
the Chargers aren't going to make it, be fucking for real.
Not this year.
Not
I'm
any
scared
year.
because I've seen so many. Ben Herbert, we can get him. We got to get him on.
Ben Herbert?
Yeah, we could.
Never met him.
Not yet. But I've seen so many things of like, he's a psychopath in a good way. He's going to fix the Chargers' injuries. I've seen stuff like in the weight room and stuff.
I believe it.
Dudes are going crazy. Apparently, they said Ladd McConkey's going to be the number 1 receiver, which I don't think he should be yet. I think Josh Palmer owns that spot, and it's his to lose, which is good, though, because there's going to be a competition.
Where do you think Brandon Ayuk's going to go on this number 1 receiver topic?
I don't know. Hopefully not the Steelers.
He might.
I mean, it's possible, but
I don't know what they're waiting for if they're going after him. I don't know if they will.
those rumors started like a month ago.
Oh, yeah.
So that what makes me think that he's not gonna go there. Who was he on FaceTime with that he was saying that they don't want me?
Jaden Daniels.
Oh,
LSU.
Commanders.
Yeah, he's at Commanders now. Is he their only quarterback? Is he going to be their starter? He is, right?
I think they still have Heineke.
Do they?
I think so. He's a dog, but yeah, apparently Daniels.
Yeah.
It's just Daniels. He's been doing really well apparently.
So is Kenny P. Watch out.
Yeah. Who knows?
Might go to the Steelers game when they play in Philly at the end of the year. Might have to get out there.
In Philly.
We've been talking about going to an away game, but like the Steelers' away schedule stinks because like going to Vegas is $1 billion.
Yeah.
Denver would be cool, but Pitt plays West Virginia the night before, so that's tough. Atlanta's a possibility, but I have no desire to go to Atlanta.
Me neither, except for to go to Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Would be cool. College Football Hall of Fame's there.
Yeah.
Love college football. We should go to another Pitt away game. I'm going to SMU this year.
That's what I was going to ask, where you're going.
I'm going to
Southern
SMU.
Methodist. What is that, in Texas?
Dallas, yeah. Although I'm not buying my tickets yet because there's probably a fairly high chance that Pitt's like 2-6 at that point, and I'm not going if that's
Who's
the
their
case.
quarterback?
Pitt?
Yeah.
Who knows? It could be a multitude of guys.
Yeah, that stinks.
You never know what Coach does, has up his sleeves. Coach Deuce.
I don't even think I could name a player.
We can get well, yeah.
Except for Ibrahim. Shout out. Linebacker.
We'll see how it goes.
Chargers Valley
Although I am
grad.
excited for the new playoff scheme in college.
Yeah,
It's
what is
gonna
it?
be sick.
12, 16?
I think it's 12, but the first round matchups are at their home field, which is electric. Places are going to go nuts.
First round matchups are at their home field.
Like the
So-
bottom, I think top 4 are going to bye.
Yeah,
Pretty sure the bottom 8, like the higher seeds, play host.
that's cool.
Like imagine a playoff game at like I don't know Oregon State or some weird ass
Yeah.
just like small school. That'd be sick.
That would be cool.
LSU hosting a playoff game at night would be electric.
I got to go to more college
College
games.
When you go to Liverpool
Tomorrow.
this summer, me and Strander should go when they come to Heinz Field. You should come.
Who are they playing?
I don't know, some bum team, but who cares? Might be Sporting actually from Portugal. They're good.
I went, I don't know what year it was, 2012. AC Milan played Man City at Heinz Field. I sat in section 500, like literally all the way up in the corner.
It's all right.
But then it was like empty, so we moved down behind the net.
I went to Notre Dame for the Liverpool Man U, and then Michigan for Liverpool and somebody.
Except for those games, they don't play. They're like all their starters.
No, they
and whatnot.
started, I think, Firmino and Virgil for like the first 20 minutes and took them out. But it was electric. It was sold out.
Man City and Milan. The only person I remember was Mario Balotelli started for Milan. He signed the back of my iPod Touch.
That's electric. I have a signed
and I gave it to my brother.
Sancho jersey from Dortmund when he was here.
Nice.
I also caught a missed PK. It went to extra time, then went to PKs. Dude sailed it, and I caught it. Then I had to throw the soccer ball
I
back.
thought you meant on like video.
Oh, no, I caught
that's
it.
Sick.
I think Strangers might have the video of me catching it, but no, I caught the ball.
Dang.
It was electric. Too bad they made me throw it back. That's stupid.
Yeah, that is dumb. Football. Yeah, football. You got to throw them back,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Everything
Unless
but baseball.
No, you get to keep footballs.
I guess you do, yeah.
Yeah.
The only time it's going into the stands if a player throws it, they have to pay for it,
Yeah, they do.
which is nuts.
That is crazy. It's like thousands of dollars.
I think college you have to throw it back because they're like the team issued balls. If it goes on some of those older Southern schools don't even have nets behind the field goal post. They just kick it in there.
Also at that AC Milan game, there was two people that ran down on the field. That was
Electric.
electric. They ran up and took a selfie
That
with
should
somebody.
be us. We should streak for the game this summer.
Maybe.
I'd get caught pretty fast. I'm pretty slow.
Like that kid at the baseball game.
Did the backflip?
Yeah, he got dazed while doing a backflip.
And he said in the court to the judge, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I landed it."
Yeah, and he was still wearing the jersey that in court he was wearing the jersey that he wore to the game. That's awesome.
Wasn't that a Reds fan?
I want to say Braves or like Guardians.
You might be right. Cleveland sounds right.
I think it might have been them. I don't know. They're fucking good this year too.
That division stinks. As the Royals are good.
Yeah. Cool Reagans or Ragans, however you say that.
Royals could also be buyers like the Pirates, but they actually will buy.
They're above 500 though.
That's true. I think the Pirates are too, aren't they? Now they're not like 3 games back. I think.
Yeah, but they're right there. Other than the Brewers, they're right there.
You think that? I was thinking this morning. I was like, the Cardinals are very similar. Why are the Cardinals always good? The Cardinals are always good because they have a great farm system and always get talent. But besides that, they buy pieces. Like they bought Arenado, they bought Goldschmidt. And it's like if you look at the Pirates,
they haven't done anything with them.
No, they're not that much different though. Like you have this farm system, you have to buy pieces to go along with it. So when they're ready, they're ready. But the problem is we don't buy anybody. So then like we don't have like our bought players are the ones we paid for, and like Key Bryant and Brian Reynolds, and they're good, but they're not people you build a franchise around.
Superstars.
Paul Goldschmidt's still an animal, so underrated, so good.
He is so good. Did you watch the Rick Woodfield game?
I did not.
I only did because it was at work, so I had to. But in like the 5th inning, they made it like black and white with like
I did
no
hear
graphics or anything. It was actually pretty sick.
People said they should stream a whole game of that, and it would be sweet.
It was. I mean, they popped up like stats and stuff, but not like graphics that you normally
old
see.
School stats.
Yeah, it was. Well, it looked old school, but it just had like name, average, home runs, and RBIs. It was cool. Aren't the Pirates like one of the oldest teams?
Yes, they're old.
Yeah, they get no respect.
None. Hannes Widener, GOAT.
Willie Stargell.
I saw the debate of who's the best baseball player of all time. So tough.
Oh boy.
You know my stance on Babe Ruth.
Yeah, there was also
Absolute fraud.
during that Rickwood game, they said, because they were talking about all the old players and everything, obviously, and they said that Babe Ruth hit a home run there 700 feet.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
And then, well, at first they were like he hit it like 2,000 miles because apparently he hit it into a train carrying like coal or something. So it landed
of
on
course he did.
Because there is train tracks right there, so like I could see that, but it's also 700 feet.
There's
from
no
home
way
plate.
that happened. This is such. I hate all the fairy tales about Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
Like he was drunk during all his games and he hit 500. Okay, so who was pitching? Because if this guy's actually drunk,
it's like what
you're not.
And
it makes me angry.
Jeter asked on like the pregame show. He asked Barry Bonds what he would do if Satchel Paige was playing, and he just said gone.
Fair.
It's like I mean,
think Barry Bonds in that conversation, steroids or not. Which, if you take out the whole steroids part, he's got to be in that conversation.
Of
him and Ted Williams are the best
player
two
of
pure
time.
hitters of all time. I think Willie Mays is also very much in that conversation for the best player of all time, though. But
I'd say so. Yeah, you can never. The whole eras thing.
The Babe Ruth, and if Babe Ruth didn't play for the Yankees, would we talk about him as highly? Maybe, but I think that because he plays for the Yankees, these fairy tales about him hitting balls 7,000 miles are just blowing up. Where it's like, wow.
He also how heavy was his bat? He swung like
probably a 9-pound, probably a 9-ton bat.
Yeah,
frustrates me. Nothing against shout out Babe Ruth.
That's what I mean. Player. He was probably good back then. You pull up Paul Skeens, put him on the mound. He's not getting the bat off his shoulder.
It's the same argument my cousin has with Uncle Gare Bear, and it's like the Barber guys who used to play basketball, and he's like, "Oh, they're better than LeBron and stuff."
They're not. Every time, mostly on vacation, but like whenever my friends and our parents we drink, it just happened 2 weekends ago, where I made my friend's dad very upset. We just start yelling at each other about this and like who's better and all the era stuff.
I think football you could translate because it was a different game, but they hit harder, so it's like you could probably translate it.
They hit harder, but
I think hockey you can translate maybe.
That's what our dads, like my friends and our dads, say that like Mel Blunt's the best like defensive player of all time. It was like, yeah, because he can probably kill somebody by hitting him. And then I say, you line him up against Calvin Johnson. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, I
That
think
dude is literally a robot.
there's a lot of good defensive players. I think Aaron Donald's very much in that conversation for the best ever. Him and LT.
Yeah.
I get
But
the
they're
hockey
not
one, but then you
older,
watch
though.
like McDavid do what he's doing right now, and it's
He's good.
stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
Wouldn't
you're
put
gonna
him.
tell me some guy 50 years ago is
Yeah.
just locking him down? Maybe, but I
I
doubt it.
don't. He literally can skate 30 miles per hour and keep the puck away from 4 defenders.
But
at
hockey's
once.
one of those where it's like if you're a part of the original 6, your name attached is way bigger. Like any Bobby Orr, McDavid and stuff, and it's like Crosby. But Crosby, I feel like doesn't get as much respect as some of the other ones just because he's not one of those, big time original 6 market teams. But Crosby's a beast too.
He's definitely one of the best. That's why I don't want nothing against Connor McDavid, but I do not want the
Neither do I.
Oilers to ever win. I don't want him to ever win a Stanley
I
Cup.
also don't want a Canadian team to win the Stanley Cup.
I don't really care about
I
that.
love the fact that we just took their sport and just every best team ever. Every Stanley Cup winner is always in America.
This makes me miss the Penguins being in the playoffs and the Stanley
Yeah,
Cups
it's
because that
tough.
shit is so awesome.
Well, you have a Super Bowl parade this year, so that'll be exciting because the Steelers are going
Is
to
that
win it all.
when they get 10 wins or
No, it's when they win it all because Russell Wilson is the best.
not?
Yeah,
Justin
I don't know.
Fields returning kicks. I'm sure that'll go well.
Yeah, I saw that. What's up with that?
I don't know. They got Cordero Patterson.
Saw Mike T extension.
Yeah, you like that or no? I forgot
Is
about.
what it is.
No one texted about that. Sure, somebody would have got fired up.
I don't really have too much of a stance on the Mike T situation because, like,
He wins games.
he does. And I don't know. You're really rolling the dice. You go and find some young coach like a Bill Cowher or a Mike T that ends up being a Hall of Fame coach where to land 4 of those in a row, I mean, you go Chuck Noll to Bill Cowher to LT or
Yeah.
to Mike T.
LT.
That's like, what are we doing here? You're not going to find a 4th. You maybe will, but I just hate the argument
He's
like,
gotta
oh,
be-
he'd have a job in a heartbeat. Yeah, obviously he would, but
I feel like
So
that's
do a
what
lot
people
of other
said about
guys.
Bill Belichick. And Mike T's
Yeah.
got to be done at some point, though.
I don't
Like,
know. I'm a
soon.
fan of Mike
How
T,
old
though.
is he? Is he older than people think
I think
he
he's
is?
in the 50s.
Ah.
Yeah, I think he's in his 50s. He makes me laugh. He's hilarious.
Yeah, that's what
His one-liners are hilarious.
I said. They're doing the Hard Knocks thing for the AFC North.
Electric.
It's going to be filled with.
And it's like 6 divisional games in that stretch just for the Steelers.
Oh, is that when
It's
they're
like the
doing it?
stretch they're like back to back to back to back divisional games.
Yeah, that's rough for all of them. But I know that's going to be filled of those episodes. It's going to be Mike Tomlin saying nonsense, Russell Wilson trying to be a philosopher or something. And
The
then,
best is
like-
when they asked
And then they're
Mike
going to go up
T-
to George Pickens, and he's just going to be like, I just want to catch the ball and score touchdowns.
The best is when they
Okay.
asked Mike T about Landry Jones, and his response was, when you got red paint, you got to paint the barn red. Electric. The nicest way to say, yeah, our guy sucks. We got to
Yeah.
figure it out either
Gotta
way.
do what you got to do. Laundry Jones. Forgot about that.
OU legend as well.
Yeah. Yeah, then they're going to go to Cincinnati, and Joe Burrow's going to say one thing, and he's going to go viral. Lamar Jackson's going to say something goofy.
The Ravens are so good. Did you see
Yeah.
those new helmets?
Yes.
We're going to save our rankings for helmets closer to the football season, but they are
Yeah.
probably going to be in my top 5. Those are
They're
fucking
sick.
gorgeous.
Did you see, like, the video that they
Of them
did?
put-
To,
yeah. The baby raven, or like what, that little kind of cartoon, but
Yeah.
it's like,
I like that.
so do I. Usually I'm not a fan of like the cartoon baby raven things, but
Yeah, I love my favorite helmets are the matte finish or whatever.
I saw a
Not-
thing
not the
on
shiny
TikTok, and it
stuff.
was like teams that haven't changed their logo in the NFL. I think there's 2 of them. I don't know who it is though. Never saw the answer. I think it was Carolina was one of them. I feel like it had to have been. I don't think
I
Carolina
feel like
ever
they're
changed.
not that old
That's
either,
what I mean.
so probably they stink.
I think them and the Texans are the 2 newest, but the Texans changed their like color scheme the one year,
Mm-hmm.
so it counts.
They might be
Steelers changed theirs from like a white border, I think, to like the gray border or something like that, something small. Chargers obviously changed theirs.
Yeah. I kind of like their old one. It was like a shield looking thing with like a
The
horse on one
horse.
side and a lightning bolt and then like
I like the
19
horse.
something. I like those.
The Niners' old logo was sick, with like the guy shooting the gun in between his legs, like the old gold miner, like
I don't recall.
rebel. Oh, it was sweet logo.
I like the Patriots like throw when they wear the red jerseys
Yeah.
with the white helmets. with
Denver's
that
are tough
guy.
too.
I do like Denver's. Tampa Bay.
I
The
love
cream
them.
ones. You like those
Love
ones? Seahawks.
Love
Love them. I love them. When they first played in those, I was like, holy shit.
That's what I mean. We can't get – if we're going to go all helmets in NFL, I feel like there's some – I love the Seahawks silver ones with the old the royal blue.
Yeah, for sure. The new ones I don't really care for.
No, neither do I.
The
They're
blue
stupid.
ones.
I feel like they're going back. They got to go back at some point because I feel like –
A lot of teams are going back to
basic.
The Oilers are coming back, I think.
I feel like basic is coming back. Although TCU released new uniforms and they stink.
They're worse, yeah.
They're just plain.
They ruined that.
Yeah, they did. They're not a school that has the history to be like basic.
Let's go back. Yeah, but I feel like they're known for their uniforms.
The wild uniforms with the spikes and everything.
Quentin Johnston looks so good in those uniforms.
He
looks good in Chargers uniforms, but he stinks.
Trayvon Boykin era of the TCU ones were the best uniforms. The black with the purple sleeves and the chrome helmets. Those
I like the all whites this year.
Yeah, I hate how Pitt came out with white helmets. I just don't like.
Did they?
I don't like white helmets. Yeah, they wore them once last year. They should go all black.
They kind of did that with they were gray.
Yeah, those
I guess
were ugly.
Technically, but
black with the royal and yellow would look tough.
Yeah, like basketball uniforms.
I'm excited for basketball season this year. Hopefully,
Me too.
I think it'll be decent.
They signed
that 6'8" Latvian guy.
Yeah, foreign guy, big guy kind of, but plays like a point guard.
It's a good get. Shame Bub Carrington left, but what are you gonna do?
I think he's an NBA guy, but I think he definitely should have stayed one more year.
Yeah, they never do though. I think Capel likes to push guys in the NBA, which you kind of have to.
I mean, he's probably 18 or 19. I could see him getting drafted in the second round, or I mean, he'll be in G League or playing in summer leagues or something. He's got it. He's an NBA guy.
I got complaints that we can't just talk about sports, but I don't know what else we're supposed to talk about on a podcast like this. You know, that's what we were talking about earlier. I was like, "What's the news coverage?" That's what I mean.
Putin and Kim Jong-un are
best friends,
besties. The video of them there was one. They were like in the car together, but there was one of Putin was on a plane
just
and he was
boys.
like waving out the window to him. Like, that's crazy.
Scary.
Yeah. We'll see. Got to get Rodman over there to
just the boys hanging
figure it out. The Interview. Oh my God, love that movie.
Jason and Travis Kelce were both at the Taylor Swift concert last night in London. That's electric.
Yeah.
Best concert I've ever been to. Maybe. Probably not true.
Better than Migos and Future in 2018?
Yes. Dead and Company is probably the best with John Mayer and House Fire.
I've been to 3 concerts. Migos / Future, Wiz Khalifa, and Luke Combs.
Luke Combs is a good show.
That was. I just have a wide variety of music for me. Wasn't a big country guy. Got dressed in my daddy's boots, ripped jeans, and a flannel. It was a great show.
Perrin went to Texas Roadhouse last night and wore jeans and cowboy boots. And he wore them to work, and we were like, why are you wearing jeans and cowboy boots to work? And his reasoning was because he's going to Texas Roadhouse after work.
That's awesome.
That's nuts. That's what that is.
Yeah. Haven't been there in a while.
Rattlesnake bites. Mm-hmm. Awesome Blossom, Bloomin' Onion. I haven't been to T Roadhouse in a while either, although I made steaks last night. Fire.
Yeah?
Fire.
Not a
Blackstone.
Nice.
You're a big steak guy? Is that what you're going to say?
Not really, but last week when I
you fool.
Meal prepped my meals for the week because I'm so awesome and a great cook, I did garlic steak bites and Cajun mac and cheese. It was fire.
Meal prep is for fucking weirdos.
I'm too lazy to make food.
It's
either that or cheese and turkey sandwiches I got to bring.
That's not a bad look. Cracked pepper turkey and a little pot pepper cheese. I made a bologna, egg, and cheese sandwich this morning. A little fried bologna. Gas. Such a slept-on thing to do.
I used to love bologna when I was a little child. Now I don't really like it.
I feel like all our dads probably liked bologna, so they were like, oh, let's eat fried bologna. And then you grow up and realize, wow, this shit's disgusting. Yeah. But it's also fire at the same time.
I'm sure it's not bad. People eat like bologna with like mustard on it.
I feel like if you were to rank like sandwiches, like classics, like how are you doing it? I feel like PB&J has to be like 1 or 2.
I was never a big PB&J guy.
Just such an iconic sandwich.
I feel like I've eaten more peanut butter sandwiches than peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I've heard that from a few people, though. They don't really like the J part of it. But really, you're going like a 70 to 30% ratio. Like, you're hammering the PB way more than the J. Jay's
What was
just
I
add a
gonna
little
say?
kick to take away
Grape-
from the stickiness.
Grape jelly on PB&J.
Yeah.
Grape jelly on PB&J's. Strawberry on like toast. That's my
Yeah.
stance.
Or like peach jelly, fire.
Never had.
Ooh, peach jam, preserves, gas. I like them. The peach truck's coming around town. Gina got the peach truck. Guess it's some truck that delivers peaches from the south. Don't know.
What?
Yeah.
She okay?
Yeah, she loves the peach truck.
The milkman coming around too?
It's basically the ice cream truck, but for peaches.
Interesting.
I'm thinking PB. You like BLTs?
Bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Gas.
Yeah.
I don't even like tomato, but yet I love BLTs.
I do.
Figure that one out. Log doesn't like BLTs because he says he can't get his head around it. He can't support a sandwich where bacon's the main source of protein.
I feel like haven't like had a straight up BLT, but like
Fire.
put like some turkey or ham in it and eat it.
It's
It's
more
good.
of a club, I feel like. First time I had a
guess.
BLT. I
No
didn't eat a
mayo.
BLT
No
till
mayo.
Haley's mom.
No mayo.
Yeah, he hates mayo.
I hate mayo.
I'm not a big mayo guy, but sometimes you need it.
I don't like it. Grilled cheese.
Love grilled cheese. Yeah, I
You
guess
ever
that's
put like
a staple
turkey
too.
or ham on there?
But it's a ham and cheese, totally different sandwich.
But you grill it, make it the same way.
Yeah, but still not a grilled cheese.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
Just a good old. If you're just making a sandwich though, what are you doing?
Ooh,
Lettuce, tomato, meat, cheese,
lettuce.
bun.
I think I would go like little turkey, hot pepper cheese, mayo. But am I toasting this?
If you want.
Turkey on one side,
No,
buffalo
you're-
chicken on the other side, bacon in the middle, hot pepper cheese, lettuce, mayo.
Oh wow.
That's what I used to make at the deli when I worked there, and it was gasoline.
I just have the same process. Bread, 1.5 slices of cheese,
Good call.
preferably Colby Jack or Pepper Jack.
Good call.
1.5 slices. 2 is too much. 1 is not enough. And then you go meat. I prefer turkey, salami,
Ooh,
or like some sort of sandwich pepperoni.
wow.
2 or 3 slices of that. Lettuce.
It's a wild combo.
How?
No, I mean, I like it. I'm here for it. Just, it's unique.
Top bread. It's good.
I think you can go 2 pieces of cheese if you scatter them. Like if you go bun, cheese, meat, lettuce, cheese, bun.
I don't think I've ever tried that, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I feel like if you
keep all
stack 2
I keep
pieces
my
of
shit
cheese,
together.
then it gets a little thick and gummy. You don't want
Yeah.
that.
Especially when you use the Kraft or Aldi
Oh,
singles.
I don't like the Kraft.
No.
I do not like singles of cheese.
Me
I think
neither,
they're
but
just
we
so
went
fake.
Yeah, we went to Aldi and it's like $2 for like
Can't do it.
30 slices, so I do it.
You know what's tough is like you go down to Florida. Have you ever been to Florida?
Yes.
You go down to
With
Florida.
you. And the Waynesburg baseball team.
Oh yeah, and like Publix, the grocery store, like
No, I've never
you can
been.
go into that shit and it's like delicious, fire, and you can get like these subs that are unreal. But then like Giant Eagle is just so far behind the times up here. It's just tough.
Yeah.
The Big Bird's just slacking.
What's the other down south? Was that Food Line? That's good stuff.
Piggly Wiggly, that's more of like the Midwest thing, I think. I know Buc-ee's is in Texas, but I'm pretty sure that's like a gas station.
I think so. I think that's like a Sheets.
Sheets, the sponsor of the Buccos.
I know
How
that was.
about
I wrote that down.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sponsorship. I like the way it looks on the uniform. They did well.
They did do well. And it's like it is a Pennsylvania thing.
Oh yeah, it was a good choice.
It was
All
a good
around,
choice.
it was a good choice.
Yeah. And if it hints at maybe the return of some red jerseys, possibly, I don't think most Pittsburgh fans would be upset about
No
that.
shot. No
Probably
shot.
not.
I
The
wish.
red vest with the black undershirt.
I wish they would just bring back a throwback for Sundays. Like I loved when we did that at like 3-year span.
Yeah.
We had a different throwback each year. Such a big history, such a rich history. You just don't wear them.
Red vests with black undershirts.
Or even the black ones that had the red trim.
Yeah.
You know what's tough is we don't even wear the P jerseys anymore. Like
Yeah,
the
you
black,
said that the
yeah.
other day. I haven't noticed that, but
The
yeah.
black ones with the yellow P.
Yeah.
Good uniforms.
I like the script, like the black with the yellow
So
script.
do I. I like
Those
them
are
more,
clean.
but I liked having both as an option.
And the throwback, like the gray, black pinstripes.
Plus, you should wear like Pittsburgh across the chest away more so than home. I think you should still wear the yellow P at home with the logo.
Yeah. People know.
I think
Who
we
you
should
are.
bring back the old Jolly Roger or like this, the old All-Star logo.
Yeah.
Like an old pirate.
They got to do
So much you could do with such a cool name that's just so bland.
And
I blame Fanatics. I think
cities.
Fanatics is a big part of it.
Yeah, they
are the worst.
went to shit.
Hate that place.
It's a shame. Not shout out Fanatics.
My short par 4 package just got delivered.
What is that?
It's like a subscription, and like once a month you just like sign up, and then once a month you get to send a box of like golfing stuff.
Oh.
I just did it. This is my first month. I'm excited to see what's in the box when I get home.
It's like nudie.
Perm did
it's like
it.
nudie mags, but for golf.
Exactly. Perm did it and got a nice Pinehurst shirt. Got a nice like Pinehurst ball marker. I hope I get a hat.
A hat?
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
hats.
you like hats. Oh, they
Mommy
have,
Mommy want milky.
Sorry, Mama. Thanks. The Rickwood Field game, the Giants, they had cool hats. I think.
What were they?
They were navy blue.
Oh, the old New York
They had
Giants.
like a. Was it the Giants? Or it might have been the. I don't know, but it was a bear. So whatever team.
I guess it would have had to have been the Giants. Was it Giants the Cardinals?
Yeah. I don't know. It was like a navy blue hat, I think, with like a bear on it outlined in red or blue, maybe. I don't know. I liked it. I thought you might like it.
I like the Giants.
I thought you might like it, so I bought you one.
Thanks.
I did not.
Cuz bought me
Hey, can you
a
buy
hat.
me a hat at the Chicago Fire game? Yeah, sure. Shaking to take a picture of the hats. I don't really like any of those.
They all sucked.
They did suck. But the scarves were cool.
If you're an MLS team, you better have some sweet merch.
Yeah, I was thinking of buying something at the crew game tonight for this dude,
You should.
but I don't want to spend money. But I like the crew.
Crew's merch is cool. Plus black and
Yeah,
yellow is a
black
good
and yellow.
combo.
Maybe if there's, don't want to buy another scarf because if you bring one,
Yeah, I
got
got to bring my
two.
Liverpool scarf over here.
The beer bat, Chicago Cubs was necessary.
Yeah, I got to get to a game at Wrigley. And I got to bring over my LaDainian Tomlinson little figure and my Gold Dust one. Shout out WWE.
Yeah.
I watched the
WWE.
Royal Rumble this year and WrestleMania. Well, I watched part of WrestleMania, but I did watch the whole Royal
I have to
Rumble.
watch WWE every Friday.
It's electric.
Because of work. We gotta roll them local breaks.
I watched the Royal Rumble, and I was literally passing out but forcing myself to stay awake. And Haley was like, why are you staying awake
Who
for
won?
this? Who cares? I said, dude, I just watched 2 hours of this Royal Rumble match, and we're down to 6 people. I cannot fall asleep now.
Who won?
And I passed out, and then I woke up whenever Cody Rhodes was celebrating.
Cody Rhodes.
I like
The
Cody
American
Rhodes.
Nightmare.
Yep.
Yeah, WWE used to be a lot bigger back then and more likable, I think. But there's still some crazy shit that happens now.
All the old guys are just, the OGs are just old.
CM
John
Punk
Cena.
was...
Yeah.
I missed part of it, but CM Punk was there yesterday and somebody just, beat him up. Randy Orton is a fucking tank.
I love Randy Orton.
He is...
Legend.
Yeah, I don't like the WWE now, but whenever I watch it at work and he RKOs someone,
Electric.
I can't help but, get fired up.
It's got to be one of the best finishers. I mean,
Yeah.
Tombstone Pile Driver probably is the top, but RKO's right there behind it.
RKO is just so smooth, and he's fucking massive. He's giant.
We should RKO each other one time through a table. See if the reviews go up.
Yeah, Randy, you're watching. You're awesome. But it also fires me up watching him because that's one of the dudes from when we were younger.
So I mean, he's still around. You have John Cena.
Huh?
John Cena. John Cena.
Shout
John
out
Cena made an appearance, I think, at WrestleMania, and dude trying to run into the ring was hilarious.
Shout out Ricky Stanicki.
He's just old. Shout out Reggie Jackson.
He's a fantastic actor. Reggie Jackson in Benchwarmers. He's in that. Teaches the boys how to
Can't
hit.
believe Woody's never seen Benchwarmers.
I know,
That's
it's
so tough.
literally my favorite movie. John Cena's a fantastic
John
actor.
Cena?
Yeah. Shout out John Cena. I love you.
John Cena.
Yeah, great actor. He's the best. Benchwarmers, haven't seen in a while, but God, it's so good.
Went to when the Buccos game. We were at Mike's Beer Bar and got a delay. That was kind of electric. I was singing about it because we were like, oh, just got to finish this beer and then go right into the game. And then got the little text.
Gotta have another beer.
Yep, delayed 40 minutes. Love that.
That's enough
a few
for
more brews.
4 beers.
Yeah. I was drinking the old Four Seasons hazy IPA. It was good. Neil Cruz, Brian Agnew got us a parking spot. Shout out O'Neil, good guy.
What?
Brian Agnew, call him O'Neal Cruz. He got us a parking spot.
Why do you call him O'Neal Cruz?
Because the day before Chris and Leisha's wedding, we were playing cornhole, and he sunk a shot. He was my partner. He sunk a shot, and he said, "I am the O'Neal Cruz of cornhole." Thought it was hilarious. Now I just call him O'Neal.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. Funny guy.
Now O'Neal Cruz just can't get anywhere near making contact with a left-handed pitcher. So
No. Yeah, he swings so hard.
he's kind of buns.
Yeah, but you need him. You need a guy like that.
You need to
In
fill out a
Pittsburgh.
roster, that's for sure.
Definitely. Would you rather have him or Ronnie Cedeno?
Wow. O'Neal. Nothing more electric than him hitting the Cruz.
When the
missiles.
people on TikTok were saying stuff about the Reds, I wanted to say like Ronnie Cedeno owns Amir Garrett or something, because who knows if that's true, but he probably sucked. And
the thing about the topic with the Reds and saying they own the Pirates is like, one,
they don't.
that's not true. And the 1 year that they both made the playoffs, they made the wild card game and the Pirates beat them.
And I think
So it's
Pirates' last World Series was
79.
79. I think the Reds was like 81.
With Pete Rose, probably.
It was
Had
either
to have been
81 or
early
like
Pete Rose.
something close to that. So congrats.
Big Red Machine. Yeah, I don't know why I hate them so much. I like Great American Ballpark, but the people hype it up, and it's not that nice.
I mean, we're spoiled. PNC
Yeah, well, theirs is on a
the
river
best.
too. Except outside of across from our river is a beautiful skyline. Across from their river
Has
is fucking
that
Kentucky.
bridge in the background gotten yellower?
Probably they probably paint it.
Because every
Clemente Bridge.
yeah,
It's Clemente Bridge.
yeah, because every like game when they show the angle from like high above home plate, it looks like it's frickin' like neon. I love it, but
I got to
looks
get out
brighter.
to San Francisco and see a game because that's the only one that can rival PNC, and I've not been there yet, but I want to be there.
I would like to go there.
Let's do it, Alan. What's
Okay.
stopping us?
Money.
Nobody wants to go to San Francisco anyway anymore. It's got to be cheap. Place stinks.
Go Warriors. Yeah, Warriors are crumbling.
Piss on the Warriors. Saw that Klay Thompson's playing for the Bahama national team. Is this true?
What?
Yeah. I saw the Bahamas national team. They had some big names on
Insert Joe Biden picture.
it. DeAndre Ayton, Buddy Hield, I think, was on it.
Yeah, I know. Those two are from there. I
Clay?
thought Clay was from like either Brooklyn or
He might be, but if his dad has like Bahama descent at all or something like that, then you can register as a citizen.
good for him.
Yeah.
I guess.
mean, he wasn't going to play on the American team, so might as well
No.
go play in the
He's
Bahama
not even
team.
gonna be playing for the Warriors next year. My prediction.
Where he'll be. Where will he be?
I am going to guess the Orlando Magic. I'm going to clip this part, and whenever he signs with the Orlando Magic, there it is.
The NBA sucks.
It does suck, but I love it.
It stinks. I don't know how you like it.
I don't, but I do.
There's zero enjoyment in watching a regular season NBA game unless it's Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And even Christmas now is the NFL has it all day, so it's like
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's like multiple sports on Christmas, and like, I don't know, holidays are being flooded with sports. It's awesome.
love that.
Luka dropped 50 on Christmas this year.
All to lose in the finals.
Yeah.
To get womped.
They did. Yeah, why couldn't they come back from 3-0 like the Oilers?
Yeah, I hate that Florida's going to blow that series, but they
I don't
just
know
look
if they-
non-existent.
I don't know. I turned it on last night in the second period. Like the beginning of the second, Panthers looked good. Like they dominated the second period, but just couldn't score.
They're just getting shat on.
Yeah. McDavid didn't do shit, though.
Although that first
is-
goal being disallowed because of offsides
Yeah,
was
that
a
hurts.
huge momentum changer.
I'm pretty sure McDavid played like 20 minutes, didn't have a shot or a shot on goal or a point. So
The way the announcers...
which is scary because if you score 5 goals or whatever without one of the best players in the league, then you're...
The way the announcers were talking about Florida was worrisome. It was almost like they're just non-existent now, and that's not where you want to be going into Game 7.
No. Or maybe it is where you want to be.
I don't think.
You show up and big FU.
I hope they
Dominate
win.
or
I hope
something.
Edmonton does not win, but they're so good.
They're
They're just so fast.
They are. It's crazy. Watching other teams compared to like the Penguins the last 2 years, it seems like the way they go from defense to offense, or when they're in the offensive zone, it seems like they have a plan, and the Penguins don't have that anymore,
Penguins
which is sad. But
are slow. Portillo's was the place in Chicago that we got the fire Italian beef.
nice.
He finally answered. Thanks a lot, Log. He's got a baby's first birthday to attend today.
Uh-oh. He drinking?
Yeah, I was gonna say he'll be hammered all day with the baby probably.
Did you have any dogs in Chicago?
No,
They're
but
big
I don't
for
like
that.
I don't like pickled anything, and all the
Right.
peppers on top are pickled, so it's kind of pointless. For
We're
me
gonna
to
get
a
you
dog.
to eat a pickle on some sort of video.
Sure, I've tried one every year, and I fucking hate it. The worst is when people are like, "Fried pickles are so good; they don't even taste
I
like
do like
pickles."
fried
And I
pickles.
had one, and it was atrocious.
Fried
it just
pickles
tastes
with
like
some
a pickle.
marinara sauce.
I am gonna
good
have
shit.
pasta for dinner tonight with a little garlic bread. Ooh.
I make some good. I make some good. All right.
Scotty makes some fire pasta sauce. Might go golf for the night though.
Probably. I bet you will.
I kind of thought about swinging up to Golf Galaxy and looking for a new 56. What, did I already say this? 56
Yeah.
club? Yeah, I might. Probably won't.
You should
though.
probably do that. Should I put $100 on the Columbus Crew to win?
Yes.
Just kidding. They're minus 250 money line.
Hate that.
And last time
Put $100 on the first goal scorer or something nuts.
Diego Rossi plays for them.
Sure. David Rossi?
No.
Agent Rossi?
No.
You don't like Criminal Minds now?
Haven't watched.
We watched it in college.
I know. I haven't watched in the last 3 years.
Neither have I. That's not true.
Oh,
Actually.
we started this with the thing, and
Spit on that thing.
You know what that reminded me of? I wanted to bring this up just because it was a stupid college thing
Sure.
that you would do.
Sure.
Does that remind you of anything?
Nope. Lumberjacker?
No, freshman year and I think sophomore.
Oh,
year.
the chocolate milk.
What?
When I go, bah!
Oh, no. I believe it was freshman year and into sophomore year, probably junior year. We didn't live together freshman and sophomore year, so you definitely did it. Junior year, we did live together, and I think you still did it, which is crazy.
Concerning? I don't
Hey.
remember what it is.
We would be drinking, and then you would just go, "Hey, Alan,
Oh,
spit on
yeah.
the floor." That was one of the most disrespectful. I was like, dude, stop.
That was ignorant. I do not
It was
remember
definitely.
that.
I
I
think
thought
it
you
was.
were talking about this.
Oh no!
Remember that one,
Oh,
too?
that took over.
I invented the huck toast spit
Yeah.
on that thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she's lucky her. She
Yeah, I
didn't-
do remember. I do now. That was
Freshman
ignorant,
year,
just spitting on the
definitely
floor.
because you didn't live in that room, so you probably did it.
It was because you got mad, and that was funny.
Yeah.
One time
you're not
Alan was
supposed to
showering, and I just
spit.
went over the
That's-
bathroom stall and poured syrup on his head.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
I also wanted to bring that up because last episode we talked about a lot of college nonsense, but that was honestly my least favorite thing that you have ever done.
That's not true.
You don't think?
That can't be true. It was just syrup. You
And
were already
then-
in the shower.
Yeah, I just put shampoo in my hair and I just washed it out.
Double poo.
Yeah. And then I chased you out of the bathroom with a towel on.
We got yelled at by Scott.
Yeah, that was the second time you did it because you
No,
didn't do
Ian.
it once, you did it twice.
Yeah.
But the first time was freshman year. You ran back to my room. You were hiding behind Jerry. I came in and threw my sandal at you, and then you said, "How did you find me?" Well, not very hard.
I was hiding behind Jerry.
Yeah, and then
Happy
sophomore
birthday,
year.
Jerry.
Sophomore year. Yeah, happy birthday. I know you watch and you love it. Hopefully you're subscribed and followed. But
Truth.
sophomore year, you did it again. Public bathrooms, woohoo. And then we ran around the building and got yelled at by an RA. And I said, dude, he just poured syrup on me in the shower. And he was like, okay, just be quiet.
Syrup was a good idea. Shout out me.
Yeah. And then junior year, I think I locked Willy512. We had a bathroom in our room and air conditioning. I think I locked the door every time I went into the bathroom.
You were afraid
Yeah.
of what the mad capper could do.
Yeah. And then senior year, I think we just left the door open so we could all poo and pee while we showered. Not the door open, but unlocked.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about senior year for a minute. I was like, we were Willy512, but we were not.
Such a movie. God, I loved it.
Yeah, it was fun. Piss on it.
Yeah, I'm happy it's over, I think.
I was down there the other day, dropping off the old pitching machine at Waynesburg.
pitching mission. Is that
You
what
know-
you call your right arm?
I wish. Whenever I was down there, I looked around. I was like, it's a nice little campus. Like when
It
I was
is.
actually
It
living
is.
down there, I was like, this place stinks.
Yeah. I have no...
I had
no,
fun.
Yeah.
But like,
I wouldn't
pretty.
change. I wouldn't change it. I'm happy I went there.
Hummer's moving to Tennessee,
Really?
middle of Tennessee. His wife's the nicest lady ever, and she makes a killer PB&J. He's the nicest guy too, but his wife's maybe the nicest person I've ever met.
You like crunchy peanut butter?
I like it. It's
Big
it's
fan.
formidable.
I tried
It's
it
fine.
once and I actually liked it.
I might not one of the. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not one of those people who like
The texture.
scoffs at it. and
The
says it
texture.
sucks. Yeah, people don't try it though. It's a thing.
Yeah.
They just knock on it and say it's like Skippy, in my opinion, is better than Jif too.
I got
but a lot of
Skippy. I
people
got
don't
some
like
Skippy
that.
up there. Don't really know if I can taste
It's
the
all from
difference.
the part of town. It's like the conversation I sent over text about the Chinese restaurants in Bethel Park. It's like Bethel Park's very subjective. If you're from one part of town, you like a certain thing, and usually you're wrong. If you're from my side of town, you like certain things, and you're right. Like Silk Road is by far the best Chinese food. Silk Road, keep doing your thing, girl. Spit on that thing before I munch on it. Shit's good.
Oh, wow.
Shit's gas. Talking about the Silk Road.
I know, that was just funny.
General Tso's chicken stir fry with an egg roll. Oof.
I love Panda Express.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. It's like
I used to get that when I went to Cranberry, but there's not one around here, so I can't get it anymore. I
Apparently
got
they
the
made
app.
some-
I made an account and everything.
wow, rewards points.
Yeah, and now
Wow.
I probably won't go there for another
That's all right.
5 years.
I heard they made spicy orange chicken now. I wonder if it's actually spicy because I get my General Tso's extra spicy because I'm a maniac. And it's fire.
You
I
like
need
spicy food? You give us spice?
chicken. I love spicy food.
We're
Not as
we're
good as Haley is. Her mom's a psycho with it, but continue.
nice because we're doing a Hot Ones episode at some point.
Are we? I'm in.
Yes.
I'm in. Where are we going to get them from?
I was just thinking like put
Make
some
them ourselves?
chicken nuggets in the air fryer and then buy.
This
You
is
can buy
crazy.
the hot ones like hot sauces that they
Oh,
use.
the hot ones. I thought you meant like go to like B-Dubs and just get like different tier of their hot sauces because they
Oh,
have like
yeah.
a blazing one now or some shit.
Yeah.
but-
I don't know. I got like a mild type one.
Do you
from
like
there.
spicy stuff?
I do, but not when if it's too hot and like if it's spicy and has good flavor, I like it.
Yeah.
If it's
feel like
if
there's
it's just
different-
hot and it tastes like shit, then
But, yeah.
it's not like it's
I
too
feel like
hot.
there's
It's just
different
not
types
good.
of spice, right? Like I feel like when you go in the Asian spicy cuisine, it's like, wow, this is a 5 out of 5, and then you take the first few bites, you're like, oh, this is nothing.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, it's like, wow, my mouth is on fire.
That's why I want to try. I've been watching Shout Out Hot Ones, best YouTube out there. I've been watching it for a while, and I'm like, I gotta do it
I'm in.
because you can
I
buy
like spicy food,
you can
but I'm
buy the
not.
sauces.
There's some things that get me, like habanero. Like the jalapeno and habanero hot is completely different. Like jalapeno burns you, but then you're fine. Habanero is like,
Yeah. That's why I don't know what would happen. That's why we set up some cameras and
like Haley's mom,
get
shout
after
out
it.
Nazers, best lady ever. We'll just like munch a habanero and just like be fine. And I'm in
Yeah.
the corner like chugging a gallon of milk, about
That's
to cry.
crazy.
Nuts.
yeah,
Who does that?
it's
Insane
awesome.
people.
If
That
it tastes
too.
good, go for it.
Made French
I like-
toast on the Blackstone last week for Father's Day. It
Really?
was electric. It was good.
Did you get your dad a present?
Yeah, I got him a Blackstone actually. I did. I dropped it off at 8 a.m. in the morning and said, season this. I'll be back to cook you hibachi later.
Jesus. I gave my dad a handshake.
Nice.
We're not a big gift giving family.
We are. Always have been.
I stink at it.
We're a big card family, which
Hmm.
I think was my grandma. Rest in peace, Norm. Norm's the best. But I think that cards were very much the standard. And I've learned from like then meeting people that cards really aren't really much of a thing anymore. But we're a big card family.
My aunt and uncle, my godfather and godmother, they like always get like funny cards. It's
Yeah.
awesome. Any occasion.
My parents are
I used
big
to make
card
my
people.
I used to make my parents like cards, but that's when I was like 10.
My mom will be bawling her eyes out at some card before she even gets to a gift. Somebody give me vacation suggestions in the comments below because we're very famous on YouTube and TikTok because we're going somewhere at the end of August. Can't decide if I want to go to Destin or Siesta Key. I've been to Siesta Key. Great place. Have
that
not been to
Florida?
Destin. It is the west side of Florida, yes. I like the west side of Florida. I'm not going to the east side of Florida.
I'm
Been
going
there,
to
done that.
Sandbridge next week and then Sandbridge 2 weeks after that.
Love that. I'll be in Virginia Beach third week of August, second week of August, visiting Craig. Log applied for a job at Virginia Beach.
Really?
Can't have that.
No. Mama Bird needs to stay close.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Log there's no Miller Lite in Virginia, and he'll be out.
Is there actually?
No, there's definitely Miller
Oh.
Lite in Virginia, but yeah, Mama Bird does need to stay close. Hey, you like Indian food?
Never had it, I don't
Oof,
think.
fire.
There's a Korean barbecue place right down the street.
You ever had it?
Like Seoul, I think it's called.
You ever had it?
No. but
Oh,
I've
you
been
need to get it.
thinking about it. It looks like a
Korean
nice
barbecue's
building too, so I can trust it probably.
Korean barbecue's gas.
I think there is an Indian-
bulgogi.
I think there is an Indian place farther down the road that way, but the building looks not great.
Indian cuisine's good. You just gotta like weird things. Like I like goat. I'm a big fan of goat. Like goat curry, fire. It's good stuff.
Never had curry.
It's different.
Spicy.
Can be. You like lamb?
Yes.
Love lamb.
I love food. Oh my god.
We should get Adam McCuz Loser to come in here and talk about some food with us.
Yeah, he'll be on at some point, I'm sure.
Who knows? He'll just sit here. He'd be sweating right now.
I'm sweating.
Me too.
I was going to bring a fan down. I don't know, one, if it would actually help, or two, if it would be too loud.
Sweating's a mentality. Just kidding. I do think cold's a mentality, but hot is not.
Yeah. I've been putting up with it.
Maybe if I want to golf now because how hot it is, to be honest.
You sweat?
Got to get better at it.
I think I'm losing weight from like sitting in here and it's
probably
hot.
Skinny legend Alan, not me.
Yeah, I'm in my phase where I'm getting in great shape and jacked to go to school, and then 3 months later I'm fat, and then
continue. You don't have school to go to though.
I know, but it was just like I would show up at the beginning of a school year,
true.
Look good, and then get fat, and then look
That's
good,
true.
and then look fat.
That's why you just be fat like me and stay consistent. Consistency keeps people not on their toes, which is good. No expectations that way.
I guess. Hey, fatty, want a burger?
Yeah, I'm not a big burger guy.
What?
Yeah. I don't know why. I'm just really not.
That is un-American.
Yeah, I mean I like them, but like
a big juicy bacon cheeseburger.
I prefer glizzies over burgers. I think.
I don't, but glizzies are good.
Natural casing hot dog.
If there's a cookout, I'm getting one burger, one hot dog.
Mm-hmm. Pasta salad, fruit salad. No, you don't like pasta salad. I knew that.
I like fruit salad.
Yeah, I mean watermelon's delicious. I have a watermelon actually in my car.
I think it's over right now.
Yes.
Might be cooked.
I need to cut.
I'm not a big watermelon guy. I like it, but it's
just hard to get a good one up here. It's the problem.
Yeah, but like I'd rather have like some juicy pineapple or strawberries than watermelon.
See, I feel like watermelon, all the melons and pineapple.
But I like the noise. Or when you bite it.
Oh. Yeah, I'm worried that watermelon.
But if you swallow the seeds, then
you turn into one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't have that. Oh boy.
Nothing. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
No, you don't have to say it.
I wonder if that watermelon. I'm worried about that watermelon cooking. I wonder if I can still eat it because I'm kind of craving it. Maybe I'll just stop, try to eat them, grab another one, which I don't want to do. They're like expensive.
Yeah, I bet.
Problem is they're so hard to carry when you have other groceries because it's like
that's not a. Could be a one-handed job.
It's just a massive melon.
Yeah,
it's a massive
big melon.
Do I want spaghetti tonight or like rigatoni or penne?
Rigatoni.
You think? I think rigatoni too.
I think I'm the biggest like spaghetti hater. I like
it,
but if there's any chance of another type of noodle, I'm
I
there.
like spaghetti. I'm a fan of spaghetti.
You like angel hair?
It matters what you're doing with it. Like if you're gonna throw some olive oil, then yeah, I'll use some angel hair. But like
just
angel
regular
hair
like pasta sauce.
No. You gotta have something thicker.
Because like at my house, I'd be like, parents will make spaghetti because it's quick and easy, and I'm like, I like angel hair. They'll make it every once in a while, but no one likes it.
I like bucatini. You heard bucatini? It's like a thicker spaghetti with a hole in the middle. Fire.
I don't know.
I think it's Roman. I think bucatini. Cacio e pepe, I think, is made with a lot of bucatini sometimes.
We'll make vodka pasta and garlic bread penne with that.
Yeah.
Or rigatoni, but usually penne.
Gas.
So good.
Scotty is a whore for my homemade vodka sauce. He loves that dish. It's fire.
We should make a cooking show and we cook our vodka pasta.
One of my friends, whenever I said I'm recording the pod that I think it was Log, said Cooking with Coach. Now that is a show I will watch.
That is a show.
So we should do that.
Wrote that down in my awesome notes app, cooking show, because you're a good cook.
Get the stone down here while we're cooking.
Can barely cook frickin' pasta by myself.
It's challenging.
Have some wine, cook some food.
Don't tempt me with a great time.
I like the text of, I just drank a whole bottle of wine. What should I do?
Yeah. The problem is I had one glass. It's like, all right, time to shower, and I have one. And like drinking wine in the shower is just not like beer. Like beer in the shower, beers are awesome.
Oh yeah.
Shower wine's weird because like it's not really.
Never had a shower wine.
Well, the problem is I drank most of the other, like the bottle, and then you have one glass left. So I had to finish it, but it's also time for me to shower and get tucked into beddy.
Yeah.
Since it's Tuesday and I have work tomorrow.
Can't get too hammered on a Tuesday night.
That's what I mean.
Not in college anymore.
How much time have we been doing this for?
I don't know. Definitely a long time. I got to pee real bad, too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm sweating. That's okay.
Probably a long time. I am sweating. But
I'm sweating.
Just because I had it written down and I want to talk about it, my dog of the week.
I like this segment. It's presented by Mamitas.
Not yet, but if you want to, let us know. or Evan Williams. I DM'd them. They did not answer back.
They should answer. I catch them in business. They are welcome.
I love it. But, yeah, new segment, Dog of the Week, maybe the past 2 weeks. It was his birthday yesterday, his birthday today, and his birthday tomorrow, and the next day.
Jerry.
Grimace.
Grabby birthday, Grimace.
Grabby birthday, Grimace.
I was actually thinking about Grimace for my Dog of the Week, but I didn't see the Grimace shake. I was like, it must not be his birthday.
Oh, it's always his birthday.
Happy birthday,
since
Grimace.
He threw out the first pitch at Citi Field for the piss poor Mets. They are 8-1.
I saw that.
8-1 with the run differential of like 30
That's
or something.
electric.
How I can't remember the video. I don't think it was a good first pitch, but it was Grimace, so it was good.
It was electric.
Yeah, 8-1.
I love that.
And they were like below 500.
I love that.
And then I saw the Mets posted like,
Happy birthday, Grimace.
like, oh, we play today, and it was like the meme of the Undertaker coming out of the coffin, but it was Grimace.
Grimace, yeah, I saw that
and
too.
then people were like, oh no, we play the Mets today, and it was like clips or pictures from clips of people like exploding when they would drink the
Frank
Grimace
should
shake.
probably dress up in a Grimace shake.
He should.
Well, yeah, you die if you drink the Grimace shake.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But
It's nuts.
he is a beast. Sometimes that's all it takes is some little magic, and
And you're
something.
still 14 games out of
yeah, but still,
anything.
They're-
Happy birthday, Grimace.
they're cooking. Frank the Tank hasn't.
I can't
God.
one up that, so I don't even know if I should give a Dog
That's
of
what
the
I was
Week.
excited. I texted about it on like Monday.
I should have gamed mine first because mine
This-
wasn't a good one.
This episode will come out, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday at the latest. Hopefully the Mets will probably play 2 or 3 more times.
And
But
lose
as of
3 times.
recording, June 22nd, they are 8-1 since the Grimace
Happy birthday, Grimace.
first pitch. Happy birthday, Grimace.
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to give mine to like JJ Redick because you are on some sorry-ass TV show with Stephen A. Smith for a little bit, and you finally got to escape Stephen A. Smith and get $1 billion to go coach the Lakers, which is basically a team just coached by LeBron. So it got to be the easiest job in sports. So good for him.
I think it's his podcast is very good. I do like his podcast.
I never listened to it.
The Old Man and the
I'm
Three.
a big fan of the Pat Bev pod, I think. I think that's funny sometimes.
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
see clips, I don't watch it. But
Yeah. I like JJ's podcast, Old Man and the Three. He's a super knowledgeable guy of basketball.
Didn't he go to Duke? He went on Duke, right?
Yeah, all-time leading scorer, I do believe.
Wow. That's crazy.
But I don't think it's a good idea to coach the Lakers. Because if you
I
have
think it's a bad idea to coach in the NBA. These guys just get
Yeah.
fired like no other.
the guy from the
Nuts.
Pistons,
Yeah,
Monty Williams,
nuts.
4 years, like $60 million, got fired after 1 year. But he's
Crazy.
making millions. But coaching the Lakers, you get a lot of. If you go on like a 3-game losing streak, you're gonna.
And you
I'm
have to live in
surprised
LA.
Darvin Ham, the now ex-coach of the Lakers, like didn't get murdered or murder himself because there's so much shit about him on the internet because he was not a good coach. But
I feel like
now
they just-
Stephen A. Smith gets to roast JJ Redick if something bad happens. But I do like JJ. Congrats.
thought that was a good one.
Yeah.
Team of the week.
I was gonna put that, but I know you weren't an NBA guy, so I didn't.
hate the NBA. I was gonna
Love
put
JJ.
Skeens, but that was so boring. But he's
Yeah.
another dog. He's just 20. I mean, the dude's 22, has a hell of a mustache, is dating Livy Dunn, and just wins baseball games like no
Yeah.
other in the best league in the world. It's nuts. Team of the week. I just said to myself, the Oilers. I already told you that. Don't like them. Hate the
Yeah.
fact they came back, but it's impossible not to go with them. I mean, this is nuts. This is absolute
I
chaos.
agree.
What's going on?
I saw a thing yesterday. I think teams in the NHL are like 200 and something and 4-3-0 series, and it's happened once in the Stanley Cup. Out of however many Stanley Cups there have been, like 50 or something.
They should get Ronald McDonald, Grimace, and the Hamburglar back together. Now that would be a team.
A picture of the Oilers lady, the 2 lady, and Grimace.
Wow. And the Hamburglar.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know where he's been.
Well, Ronald McDonald, I'm pretty sure, killed him
Probably.
when he tried to burgle some hams.
Yeah. They brought back Grimace. They didn't bring back anybody else.
That was a crazy move bringing back Grimace, but what a great
It had
idea.
to work. I would like to see the statistics.
I wonder what first McDonald's person was like, yeah, we're going to bring back Grimace, and we're going to act like if you take a sip of his milkshake, you're going to explode with Grimace shake all over your face.
Plus
And it
100
worked.
profits. Plus 200%.
Just go to the headquarters in Chicago and figure out who did it
Yeah.
and give them a big hug.
We'll get him on here. I'll work some magic, see if I
We
can
should get
figure.
Grimace on here.
Should. What do you think about that?
Happy birthday, Grimace.
Sits there. I'll do some digging, find out who came up with the idea, and we'll get him on.
I thought last week's episode was solid, too. Got some mixed reviews, but piss on those people.
Yeah. They hate us because they ain't us.
That's true.
Shout out the interview. Shout out Kim Jong-un. James Franco, you psychopath. I think this one was better. Did I have anything else that I needed to discuss? Grimace was my big one.
Look on your notes app, see if you missed something good.
No,
All right.
because it would stop the recording.
Oh, yeah, your phone's up there.
Yeah.
Should have shared it with me. You can share notes. Now we can
No,
edit
because it
them.
got to be private.
I don't understand that.
Um,
Happy birthday, Grimace.
I didn't want to put him as my dog, but he did it again. Nick Castellanos.
Yeah, I hate that guy. Just
Literally
kidding.
an hour after the legend Willie Mays passed away, he hit a walk-off, not a home run, a walk-off ground rule double.
Should have live bet for him to get a hit as soon as
Yeah,
Willie Mays
people
died.
definitely did for home runs, and they were pissed that he didn't. But literally less than an hour after Willie Mays passed away.
This is Billy Maz. This is Billy Maz, right?
Yeah.
Love that.
I had a couple other random ones at home, but I didn't want to bring.
Yeah, I'm going to get something out
This
here.
is a signed Sidney Crosby puck, I believe. That one's Lemieux. This ball is from Craig Biggio
Wow.
when he played on the Astros in 2008.
You have all the goods.
My dad caught that.
Really?
We were sitting on the first base side in foul territory. And he ripped the line
At
drive.
Three Rivers or PNC Park?
PNC.
What year did you say? I didn't even hear.
2008.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Thought Craig Biggio played before then.
I don't think I was born. In
You
Three
weren't. That's
Rivers.
why I missed the part when you said we. That's what threw me off.
Oh, yeah. We were sitting in foul territory. He hit a line drive. My dad stood up and barehanded that
Saved
boy.
your life. What a guy.
Nah, I
Happy
probably would have
birthday,
killed.
Mark.
Probably would have killed the person behind us, but I was safe, and he gave it to me. It's like sweet. I have a ball from when I went to Yankee Stadium when I was like 10. The
I gotta
pitchers
get-
were warming
get
up in
out
the
there.
outfield. Jason Vargas
Nice.
played for the Mariners at the time.
He saw your ugly ass and said happy birthday, Grimace, and tossed you the old boys ball.
Yeah, I didn't
Love
really
that.
care about that one, but I still have it.
It's a good one to get.
Almost caught an Alex Rodriguez home run ball there. By almost, I mean it was like 6 rows behind us.
Shout out Alex Rodriguez. Shout out Reggie Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Is that you, Reggie? Yeah, why? I was a cute kid.
I think I might watch Happy Gilmore tonight.
They're making a second one, apparently.
That's what I hear. I haven't seen the first one in a minute.
It's funny.
We gotta watch Benchwarmers too. I haven't seen that in a minute.
Same.
either.
That's hilarious.
You're gonna die, clown.
Price is wrong, bitch. Oh, I love Adam Sandler, too.
No good celebrity birthdays today, so that stinks.
Who was yesterday? June 21st.
Chris Pratt. Happy birthday.
Shout
Happy
out.
belated Chris Pratt.
Shout out the whatever character he plays in Jurassic Park. Shout out Star-Lord and shout out Garfield
Wow.
and Super
Isn't he in
Mario.
Parks and Rec?
Yeah, Parks and Rec. I think that's where he got his start. Maybe could be a lie. I don't know. He is Super Mario and he is Garfield.
He is not Grimace. Happy birthday, Grimace.
He could be Grimace.
No. Frank is Grimace.
He might be. Yeah, he hasn't posted any rant videos lately, so he must be happy with their performance.
Well, they're 8-1. What's there to complain about?
Yeah.
I'm
Could be
about to post a
9.
rant video if the Buccos lose
Could be
to Miami
9-0.
Jones on the hill.
Yeah. When's the All-Star break? Because we need the
Soon.
Yeah.
July 20th around there,
something
I
like
think.
that. Yeah, the Bucks just need to get there and
You need to buy somebody before then is what you need to do.
yeah,
Fast.
get a good record, a good enough record as you can. Maybe slide in the second.
Buy someone.
No
Just
pun
buy
in-
someone.
No pun intended.
Ben, buy someone.
I'll give you $100.
Quit letting all our young pitchers just go for no reason because we don't have enough of them. These guys stink. Gosh, I
Not-
hate the opener thing, too. We just don't have guys that are fit to be openers. Just get another starter.
Paul Skeens.
But we have these young guys, although granted, a few of them are hurt. so
Mitch is
whatever.
doing well.
Oh, Mitch is the best.
Mitch
I mean, I love our
Skeens
4
and-
starters. We just don't have a fifth, and this whole
Yeah.
opener thing is just tough.
Yeah, I don't like when teams.
Although
do
the
that.
problem is we just cut out these sorry ass lineups every time Mitch pitches. It's like, dude,
That is
you
true.
go through the lineup card and you're the highest paid guy, and that's what they give you. He
Yeah,
better
that's-
not put some shitty lineup out there on Sunday for Skeen's start. That would be catastrophic.
They've been scoring runs when he not last game, but every other game they've been scoring like at least 4 or 5.
Yeah, our offense is buns.
Yeah.
4 and 5 should not be enough. It's just enough because our pitching's great right now. Knock on wood.
All-Star break changes a lot of things.
I know. I'm
Hopefully
worried.
it's all right. If they get up in the second place, go into the break, we gonna have any All-Stars?
Probably Mitch.
Skeen's like eligible to be an All-Star?
I don't know. I don't know how you make it. Like, say he has 3 more good starts. How do you not vote him in?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Especially
he
for
is
the favorite.
eligible. And baseball is one of those old-fashioned. People will cry about it, so he won't get it. But Mitch should be one, I think. Mitch is good.
Yeah. Holderman.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought about him the other day, too. He's unreal. He's like a sub-2.
I feel like if you ask any person outside of Pittsburgh, like who Colin Holderman
Yeah,
is,
they
they
won't
wouldn't
know.
know. But it doesn't take away from the fact that he's been pitching really well.
He's a stud.
Yeah. He kind of looks like I saw him out of the
Keanu
corner.
Reeves.
Maybe. I was thinking Sean Rodriguez.
A little bit, yeah.
He's got
Taller,
the-
though.
he's-
Much taller.
Oh, yes. He's got the beard with the black hair. A real true pirate.
Got to buy somebody, Ben.
Shout out Holderman. And you got to be a relief pitcher with the name Holderman.
I agree. And Ben Charrington has to buy somebody, or else we're toast. I don't know why I act like they have any shot. They're toast. He ain't going to buy anybody.
You never know. Getting that Sheets money.
Yeah. Maybe Sheets will buy him. Sell enough snack wraps we can afford a player.
Sheets chicken sandwich.
Wonder if Brandon Ayuk's going to come here. We can't afford 2 top wide receivers. $30 million a year or so. That's what these guys are making. That's nuts.
Yeah. I don't think so.
No shot. That's all right, though.
Brandon, if you come to Pittsburgh and you join the Steelers,
You can come on the podcast.
yeah, you want to slide over here. We'll
You
give you
are
give you the lowdown of Pittsburgh.
You are welcome. Happy birthday, Grimace.
Happy birthday, Grimace. I am hot and I am sweating and I
Me
gotta
too.
pee. I feel like this has been
Bag it.
Yeah, we'll bag it. Spit on that thing. Yeah. Any last words?
Lumberjager.
Ben Charrington,
Buy somebody.
buy somebody.
Go Paul Skeens.
Yes.
Hopefully by the time we meet next week, he'll two other Paul Skeens wins under his belt. That'd be nice.
That would be sick. He's awesome. Paul Skeens, you're awesome.
I love your mustache, although Nick Gonzalez's mustache is better. But
It
that's
is.
okay.
Nick Gonzalez is also doing well, but Paul Skeens, we love ya. Mussolini, we love ya. Paul Skeens, we love you, but everybody does, I'm sure. Willy512 _ podcast on Instagram. That's where clips and other stuff will be posted. Like, subscribe, share this YouTube channel. The TikTok where the clips are posted are under TC Talks Sports. We're getting some hate on there, but I love it. Follow,
Dumb as a
like,
hoe.
share, subscribe. Goodbye.
Alan kind of looks like JJ Redick.
Thank you. Goodbye.